Say So, and I'm back with another reaction. Before we get to it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out the search box, follow my channels, hit the like button because we are on the road to 100K. With that being said, let's get right into the video.
EDot Baby was a Harlem rapper who started blowing up in 2020 when he was only 15 years old. He was on his way to becoming one of the hottest new drill rappers, but he tragically took his own life before he could reach his full potential.
What?
This is the story of his wild come up and unfortunate end. EDot came up in the Sugar Hill neighborhood of Harlem and repped the OYs. Not much is known about his early life, but he said back in the day, he started rapping with his homies just for fun. Eventually, they went to the studio for real, and that's when EDot recorded the track, Ready for War. The track instantly blew up and racked up millions of views. EDot was making a name for himself in the city at just 15 years old. After the track popped off, EDot started linking up with other rappers in the city like Blockwork and Sha EK. Blockwork, Sha, and EDot was all cool with each other at first, but then rumors started flying that Blockwork snitched on their homie Keem. Blockwork denied ever working with the cops, but Sha and EDot stopped rocking with him and they started sending disses back and forth. EDot and a lot of dudes from OY was cool with K-Flock's gang DOA or Sev's side, but all that changed when EDot was seen chilling with Flock's ops. According to rumors, dudes from a crew called Structure wanted to link up with EDot after he started popping in the industry, and at the time, they was cool with RPT, who were DOA's ops. When EDot showed up to the spot where Structure was having a party, the RPT dudes were allegedly there, and EDot didn't press him as he was apparently outnumbered 10-1. So instead of crashing out over someone else's beef, EDot just chilled with the RPT dudes and was even spotted on their IG live. K-Flock saw it went down, and from that point on, EDot became his op. A lot of people think EDot going to that party is what caused a lot of deaths in the city, because everyone started choosing sides, and a lot of dudes ended up dead. Sha EK was cool with Flock back in the day, but now they on opposite sides, sending shots back and forth. Right now, K-Flock's facing a murder charge after he allegedly killed EDot's homie, Waka, outside a barbershop. It's not clear exactly what went down, but surveillance footage shows Flock walking by a barbershop, then Waka came out and started walking towards him. The actual shooting wasn't caught on camera, but Waka ended up dead and Flock caught the murder charge. Before he got locked up, K-Flock was one of the hottest new rappers in the city. He sent shots at EDot on tracks like Clickin', where he said, "Why these actors? I shoot like the Raptors. Gang in the back and they blitz like the Packers. You don't shoot like Kobe, you play for the Lakers." EDot clapped back on the track Geek and rap.
Hey, let me know in the comments, do y'all think K-Flock gonna beat that case? Or what? Then I believe he got hit with another case while he's facing the body case. That's crazy. And then even for that case, it was like, bruh, one, the dude walked up to him. He was minding his business, walking with the girl. And then two, the police lied. Like, bruh, like, come on, man. Something ain't right about that one.
Like, no, I don't play for the Lakers. Like, I'm a gangster taking them risks. Sev Side K, all that shit to my A lot of people think the situation between DOA and the OYs just got out of control when it could have been handled a different way. But rumors say nobody wanted to check EDot for smoking with the ops because he was the one bringing in money for the crew. Now that Flock allegedly took out Waka, there's pretty much no chance the beef gets squashed. K-Flock started going hard, throwing shots at OY and Sugar Hill on tracks like Power. He said, "Scream OY, oh what, get boom. EBK, DOA, get in tune." And ran through the hill like, "What y'all wanna do?" He called EDot out by name on the track Is You Ready? Rapping, "EDot baby, that kid ain't on nothing. On J Rip, I had most of them ducking." OY was clapping right back though. EDot was sending shots at Flock, DOA, and their dead homies on tracks like On Hots, where EDot said, "Blay, right, Mezzy." JB got hit and got left by the deli. EDot's homies was going hard at DOA in the booth too. Nadia Osama put out the track What You Wanna Do and said, "KK what? K Flock to my d." His mans got hit and didn't do shit. Nothing to say, screamed DOA, put a hole in his face. Unfortunately, Nadi was stabbed to death back in July after he tried to press an op at the train station. Nadi and two of his homies saw a dude named Kelvin Martinez, followed him into the station. They cornered him and Nadi hit him with a broom handle. That's when Martinez pulled out a knife and stabbed Nadi. Nadi pushed him onto the train tracks, but he collapsed at the scene and tragically passed away at just 14 years old. Cops said they were going to charge Martinez with second-degree murder, but after more info came out, the prosecutors charged him with manslaughter instead. According to Martinez, he was just defending himself, and one of Nadi's homies had already attacked him a few weeks earlier. Now the charges have been completely dropped after the investigators decided they couldn't prove Martinez wasn't defending himself. Losing Nadi at just 14 was a huge blow to the OYs. EDot linked up with Nadi's brother.
K-Flock should get the same thing then. His charge should be dropped because that dude walked up to him. Although it ain't no other piece of the video, but come on, man.
Didi Osama and a bunch of their homies for the track E4N, where they paid their respect to Nadi and sent shots at the ops too. On his verse, EDot said, He say I ain't tough, but that nigga capping. Sliding for Naughty, like nigga what happened? Smoking on Lottie, got sent to the past. Told RJ, he got him, no capping. Beef with DOA and K-Flock ain't the only drama EDot got tied into. According to rumors, he never had beef with Blockwork, but after Shy EK and Sugar Hill Keem stopped rocking with him, EDot just went with them. Even before the snitching allegations, there was already static with Shy and Blockwork. They linked up for the track D&D, which popped off and racked up over 8 million views. It's not clear how much money the track brought in, but Shy allegedly never paid Blockwork, and that's where the issue started. EDot was making a lot of noise in the streets, but he kept it pushing in the rap game too. He dropped his debut album earlier this year and was starting to work with bigger artists like Sada Baby and PGF Nook. He talks about wanting to branch out of drill and start building a more mainstream audience too. This and Ops and talking about nothing but violence can get you a buzz in the streets, but it's hard to take it to the next level if you don't switch it up. EDot said his main focus was just writing the best bars possible, and it seemed like he was getting ready to make the jump out of drill music. The last song he released was a track called Reminiscent. He still sent shots at his ops, but a lot of the bars were about the pain he felt from coming up in the streets. He said, there was a time I get in my feelings and start writing rhymes, go dumb with a deuce or a nine. Every day, I just think back and want to rewind. And from the heart, miss that pain. They ain't with you, just stay cause your name. Since like 12, I was putting in pain. I lost bro, they had that rain. Let it rain, it's gonna pour. Dead bodies I see on the floor. EDot had the talent and skills to make it out of the streets with his music. But before he had a chance to reach his full potential, he tragically took his own life. On November 3rd, EDot allegedly shot himself and was pronounced dead at a local hospital. Fans and people who knew him were shocked by the news. Rumors were flying that he was about to sign a major label deal and finally make it out of the streets. But now, he'll never get the chance to. After the news broke, Blockwork hopped on IG and let everyone know that even though they weren't on good terms when he died, he still had love for EDot. He wrote, I'm not with none of the clout, this was actually my mud. Let EK put an image in his head and got you to stop fucking with me. Everything for Dot, PGF Nook, Shy EK, DD Osama, and a lot of other homies showed love for EDot on social media. And it's clear that his death is having a major impact on everyone who knew him. A lot of these dudes grew up around violence in the streets, but losing a friend to suicide is a totally different kind of pain. EDot was only 15 years old when he broke out with Ready for War. Looked like he was going to take over the game, even though he was just a kid. And over the next couple of years, he proved that he had real skills in the booth that could take him way further than drill. But the pain he was dealing with was just too much to take. And unfortunately, he didn't get the help he needed before it was too late. Rest in peace to EDot. If you or anyone you know is struggling with suicidal thoughts, you can reach out to the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline by calling or texting 988.
Hey, real talk though, man. Anybody going through something, bruh, man, sometimes you gotta write it down. You gotta get it off your chest. Hone stuff in, which is something that most of us, a good majority of us do. Holding stuff in is not gonna get you through that pain. You gotta let it off. It's like the great example that I always use. Think of your emotions like a water bottle. You can only pour so much into that water bottle. Eventually, it's gonna overflow, and then you never know. You might lash out, you might crash out. Don't do that, man. Get whatever you gotta get off your chest. There's nothing wrong with going to therapy either. For real. I don't care what nobody's saying. Trust me. I went to therapy when I was a little kid, bro. Cause I was mad about some stuff, bro. I wasn't having no major anger issues, but I was mad. I wasn't completely happy. So therefore, there's nothing wrong with therapy. Nothing wrong with going to talk to somebody who can give you a different outlook on something that probably you can't get through. You probably stuck on a situation in your mind and you can't get past it. You need somebody else to give you a different what is it called, avenue to go, a different route, a different point of view of looking at that situation, so you can get past it. For real, man. Take care of yourself though. Catch you next video.